Hey there, it's Cailin here, and I'm so excited to bring you this classical Pilates class with a twist. And what that means is we're going to be using props today. So in the kind of classical traditional flow that Joseph Pilates created, he didn't use props in that. It was just the mat and yourself. So today we're going to change it up a little bit and add some props in today's class. So we've got 3 different props we're going to use today. We're going to change them throughout depending on the exercise. So I'd like you to grab your block here and a stretchy band as well. So mine's about, I think about 6 feet long. So I'd like you to at least that long if you have one. Otherwise, just use what you have. And then also some light weights. So I have 3 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds should be perfectly fine. We're going to start with those light weights today. So if you haven't already grabbed your props, go ahead and do that now and then meet us back here. If you have your props, go ahead and grab your weights and we're going to go ahead and get started. Obviously, if you don't have any props, it's no problem at all. You can still do all of these exercises without them. This just kind of changes it up just a little bit with the props. You can always use water bottles if you have them for your weights. You could use a stack of books for your block, although probably one large book is best. Stretchy band, probably there isn't too much else that you could use for that, so you can just go ahead and keep that out. So go ahead and bring your arms down by your sides here and start to find all 4 corners of your feet in this standing position. So I just want you to do a few shoulder rolls, bringing those shoulders forward, up and back. Just starting to loosen things up. Feel the crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling. Let's do one more, just like that. Forward, up, and back. All right, having your arms just nice and heavy down by your sides. I just want you to think about your posture and alignment here. So I want you to start from the ground up. I want you to think about where your ankles are at here in space, okay? So your foot should be really grounded here, all 4 corners of the feet, so really pressing down. And then from that ankle bone, the outside ankle bone, I want you to come up the body to the knee. So the side of the knee should be right over that ankle bone. And then as you come up, the hips should be right over the knee. So you don't want to be leaning or jutting your hips forward or leaning back at all. I want you to have everything in that nice alignment here. And then from there, your ribs are over your hips. Your shoulders are over your ribs and your head is over your shoulders. So I don't want that forward head posture, right? We don't want to be popping the rib cage forward. So finding that nice neutral posture. All right, from here, we're going to start with some knee bends. So have your legs hip distance apart. You can either keep your arms, actually let's keep your arms down by your sides to start. And just do some nice easy knee bends here first. So nothing crazy, we're not getting into a full squat, just nice and shallow. So just starting to get those legs moving. Think about your alignment here. So think about your knees pointing in the same direction of your toes as they bend. So they're not going out to the sides, they're not pointing in towards each other. Let's do a couple more. And last one. All right, now we're going to do our squats. You can lift the arms forward or keep them down by your sides. So sit back into your heels a little bit more as you bring the glutes down and then use those glutes to press yourself back up. Good, sitting back into the heels and lift. And if just those shallow knee bends were just enough for you, go ahead and stay with that. Good, lower. And lift. If you're lifting the arms as you squat down, make sure not to scrunch the shoulders up by the ears. Keep the shoulders sliding down the back. Good, let's do 3 more. 3. Last 2. And last one. Beautiful. And bring it back to center. All right, just some nice side bends, opening up that side body. Let's go ahead and take that left arm up towards the ceiling, extending it up. Reach up and over as that right arm stays nice and heavy down by your side. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Extending right arm up, reach up and over. Keep that opposite foot reaching towards and into the floor. Good, and lower. Go ahead, do that again. Reach up, extend through that side body, then lift it up and over. Good, back to center and bring it down. One more to the other side, reach. Good, up, over, and lengthen. So you're finding length as well as space on that side. Good, and then bring it all the way back down. All right, we're gonna do some easy rotations here. So with the weights, we're actually gonna keep the weights nice and low for now. So shoulders down, weights are just slightly away from the body. And I just want you to bend the knees a little bit and rotate the torso over to your left, keeping your hips facing forward, and then bring it back center, and then we come over to the other side. And then back center. Good, so this is getting some rotation in that upper body. When you're not moving the lower body, you can find more twisting through the spine. If you just move the whole spine with the pelvis, you're not really getting that full rotation. Good, one more to the other side. Good, and back to center. All right, arms come down by your sides. All right, we're gonna stay here and do some roll down. So taking that nice deep breath at the top. Exhale, chin to chest. We start to peel the spine down, bend the knees if you need to. One vertebra pulling off the other as you bring it all the way forward. Good, once you can't go any farther, take an inhale here. Exhale, we're gonna reverse that, stacking. Think of coming back up to that beautiful postural alignment as you lift up at the top. Inhale and lengthen here at the top. Exhale, chin to chest. Bring it back forward, let your head be heavy. Arms are nice and heavy here, so no tension in the shoulders or the neck. Good, inhale once you get to the bottom. And exhale as you come all the way back up. Good, and lengthen, very nice. So we're gonna do one more, but I want you to walk to the back edge of your mat for this one. Now I want you to take a deep breath in here. We're gonna exhale, roll it down. And once you can't go any farther, I do want you to drop your weights to the sides of your mat. Bend your knees if you need to get your hands to the floor, and then walk yourself out into an all fours position. So coming down onto hands and knees. Now, once you get there, I want you to grab your block, place it between your thighs, your inner thighs, and have that block, or have your thighs holding that block nice and tight there. So you're gonna start to awaken those inner thighs and your pelvic floor. So we're gonna start what we call hollowing or pregnant cat here. So we're gonna go from neutral spine to a cat position. So take an inhale here in neutral. Exhale, squeeze the block as you tuck the tailbone under, drop the head, lift through the belly. And then inhale, bring it back to just that neutral position, no extension. And then exhale, do that again, squeeze the block. Feel that lift through the inner thighs, pelvic floor, abdominals. Rounding the back, inhale, flat back, neutral. And again, exhale, squeeze the block, lift, pull that belly button up towards the ceiling, and then bring it back to neutral. Let's do one more just like that. And exhale. Good, now we're gonna move into regular cat-cow. So inhaling as you drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, tucking under, lift around. Good, inhale through center. Find that extension. Shoulders slide down and back. Good, exhale, the shoulder blades pull apart as we lift and round. Two more, inhale. Beautiful job, exhale. And last one, inhale through center. Extend and exhale to round. All right, bring it back into that neutral position. Then I just want you to find some nice big circles here with your body. So you're getting this side opening, front opening, back opening, bringing it all together here into these hip circles. Let's do a couple more in this direction and then we're gonna reverse it. This just feels so good, that mobility through the spine, opening through the rest of the body. Go ahead and reverse that direction of your circles. Good, couple more. And last one. Beautiful. All right, now keeping that block between your thighs, I want you to go ahead and lay yourself all the way down. Make sure you're, let's have your band at the top of your mat with you, just in case we need to grab it. And you're gonna lay yourself all the way down. And then feet are gonna press into the floor. We're gonna move into some pelvic rocking first. So arms are gonna come down by your sides. We're still engaging that block with the inner thighs. We're gonna take a nice deep breath in here. And then on the exhale, we're gonna flatten the low back into the mat, squeeze the block, lift the pelvis up, just tucking it under. And then inhale back to neutral. And then exhale, do that again, squeeze, tuck, round, and then inhale back to neutral. Now I moved my block up a little bit higher so that we're closer towards my knees, but do whatever feels comfortable for you. Inhale to neutral. Exhale. Good, inhale. Just one more, exhale. Good, and inhale, release. Now we're gonna take both legs up to a tabletop position, keeping that spine in neutral for double leg toe taps. So we're gonna take an inhale as we reach both toes to tap towards the floor. Exhale, use that low belly, lift it back up. Good, inhale to tap. Exhale, lift. Good, inhale, reach those legs away, tap them down. Exhale, lift. Good, let's do 3 more. 3. Last 2, don't forget to initiate that lift with your belly, with your core and your breath. And last 1, tap and bring it all the way back up. All right, we're gonna move into our 100. So we're gonna keep that block right there between the thighs. Go ahead and take the arms up to the ceiling. We're gonna exhale, lift it up, extend those legs, start to pump those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale. So really squeeze that block with those inner thighs. Feel that connection. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway there. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower those legs if you want more of a challenge. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Bend the knees. Bring it all the way back in. All right, go ahead and take the block out from beneath or between the thighs. We're going to take the block in the hands now, and we're going to extend the legs. So we're going to keep the knees bent if you need to with the feet on the floor, but otherwise extend the legs for more of that intermediate exercise. So with the block in the hands, you're gonna reach the arms back behind you and you're gonna just gently squeeze the block. We're connecting into the upper body now. So taking that nice deep breath in here. On the exhale, chin comes to chest, arms come up, we round, bring it up and over the legs, reaching that upper body forward. And then exhale, slowly bring it down. Find that control. Inhale, bring it back. And then exhale, scoop, round, reach and lengthen. And then exhale down. We're gonna do 4 more just like that. Exhale. Up and over. Good, all the way down. Bone by bone. Find that control. Good, exhale. And reach. Slowly lower, shoulders gliding down the back. I think we have 2 more. Might have slightly lost count, so we may be doing 1 extra, but I'm pretty sure this one's number 5. Good, bring it all the way down. And last one. Good, bringing it forward, reach, and then lower, lower, all the way. And bring it down. All right, beautiful. Feeling those abs nice and warm now. Go ahead and bend the knees, and we're gonna take the block, and we're gonna put it underneath the pelvis here. So go ahead and lift the pelvis up. Now this is for rollovers. Now for rollovers, we don't normally use the block underneath the pelvis. I want you to be careful with this as you start to roll up and down off of this block, because it's not a gradual incline and decline. So you can always take the block out. Everyone's going to be a little bit different with this one, but it will help you as you lift and lower the legs and move that spine up and down. So block under the pelvis, arms are down by your sides. Moving into those rollovers, I want you to go ahead and keep your ribs pressing down into the mat. Take an inhale as you reach the legs away. And then on the exhale, you're gonna peel the pelvis off the ball and then the rest of the spine off the floor as you reach the legs overhead parallel to the floor. Good, separate the legs shoulder distance apart, flex through those ankles, and then start to roll down one vertebrae at a time until the pelvis reaches the block. Good, reach the legs away, bring the legs together, inhale, exhale, go ahead and bring the spine and the pelvis off, reach. Good, if you have any pain in your neck and shoulders, I want you to avoid this one. Flex through the ankles, separate the legs, and then roll it down one bone at a time. Beautiful, let's do one more like that, legs together. Inhale away, exhale, peel, use that control as you bring the legs off and over. Good, flex through those ankles, roll it down with that control. All right, now we're gonna do 3 more, reversing it with the legs shoulder distance apart. Point the toes, bring the legs up and over. Good, bring the legs together, flex through those ankles as you roll it down, finding that control. Inhale, reach the legs away, separate the legs. Exhale, up and over, together, flex, roll it down, one bone at a time. Last one, separate the legs, reach them away, point those toes, bring it up and over, bring the legs together, roll it down. Beautiful. Once the pelvis comes down, go ahead and bend those knees into the chest. Nice, beautiful job here. All right, go ahead and place your left foot down onto the floor. Now you're going to take your band and place it on the bottom of your right foot, right ball of your foot. And again, extend that leg up towards the ceiling. So the pelvis is still lifted. It's going to help us get a little bit more opening in our hamstring so that we're not trying so hard to reach that leg up towards the ceiling. All right, so just hold it here, reaching that heel up. We're trying to pull down onto that band while keeping the leg straight, and the heel continues to reach up, 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 and lifted. Good, just taking nice deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Good, and again, deep breath in, inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. All right, so now we're gonna stay here, keep that left foot grounded. We're gonna do some small circles here with this right leg. So bring it across, down, around, and up. Good, across, down, around, and lift. Your elbows are grounded into the mat, still holding that band. Let's do 3 more in this direction. Last 2. And last one. Good, bring it back to center. Now reverse it. So these are our single leg circles. Normally in the regular classical flow, we don't have a band and you don't have the block. But this band really helps to keep that control and that support. The block, again, helps just give a little extra lift to the pelvis. Let's do one more. Good, bring it back to center. All right, go ahead and switch feet. So bring your left ball of your foot into that band. Your right foot's gonna come onto the floor. Find that nice stretch here first, reaching heel towards the ceiling. Just taking some nice deep breaths. With each exhale, trying to bring that leg a little farther up towards your nose. Good, one more breath here. Inhale, deep breath in. And exhale, release. All right, now we're gonna do some circles here. Bring it across the body, down, around, and up. So these are small, so the foot is always reaching up towards the ceiling. Nice and controlled. So we're gonna get bigger here in just a moment. Let's do 4, 3, That right leg is nice and still. 2 and 1. Good. Same size circles. We're going to reverse it. This time out, down, around, and lift. So this takes a lot of pelvic stability, a lot of core stability, and really engaging through that standing leg. That's going to help with that stability as well. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2. Last one. Very nice. All right, go ahead and take the band off of that foot. Lift your hips. You're going to take the block out all together and just place it off to the side and out of the way. All right, we're going to move into larger circles. So place the band back along on the bottom of that right foot. And then this time you're going to extend your left leg all the way along the floor. So keep it nice and long. And then elbows are still grounded into the mat. Now here with these larger circles, you're going to take that right leg, bring it across the body, let the right hip come off the mat, and then bring it down, across, around, and up. So really nice big circles. That strap is really going to help you get some nice big range of motion of that leg in the hip socket. Good. One more time this direction. And then let's reverse it. This time going out, down, across as you twist and back up to center. Good. Out, down, across, and center. I always think this one feels so nice with the band. Last one. Good. Now switching feet, left foot in the band, right leg reaching along the floor, really ground through that leg. Let's bring it across the body first. Good. Down, around, and up. Remember, you can let that left hip lift up as it comes across, back to center. Good. Across and lift. One more in this direction. And center. Good. Reverse it. Out, down, around, across, up. Good. Out, across, and lift. Good. Just 2 more. And last one. Good, and back to center. All right, go ahead and take the strap off that foot. Keep the strap in the hands, however. We're gonna move into a single leg stretch with our band. So go ahead and bring the legs up to a tabletop position. You're gonna have the band in your hands. You're gonna be holding on much closer with your hands towards each other. So they're about shoulder distance apart now. Now we're going to lift up into our abdominal curl, and as you do that, you're going to pull that right leg in, press the band on top of the right shin, left leg reaches long, and then you switch and switch. Good, so you're pressing down with the band into that leg. That's really going to activate that upper body here and the abdominals. Good, switch and switch. Good, 3 more sets. 3, 3, 2, 2, you got this. Last one. And 1. Good. Lower it all the way down. Next is our double leg stretch, still with the band. So I want you to go ahead and lift up again. Press the band into both shins now. Both arms press down. And then we're going to inhale, extend the arms and legs out opposite directions. Exhale, bring it back in. Press it down. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Just 2 more. Last one. And lower it all the way down. Pull the knees into the chest. Rock that head here side to side. All right, we are going to do a neck pull. I want you to roll up to a seated position. We're going to start this from up and seated. Now, if this for any reason does not work well for you, then just come back to those roll-ups that we did with the block just a little while ago, okay? The band should help you. We're gonna go ahead and bring the band around the head, all right? So that wide part of the band is gonna wrap around the back of the head. Now, normally with neck pull, you've got your hands wrapped around the back of the head with the elbows wide. So this is just gonna give you a little bit more space, okay? And you're gonna have the elbows slightly forward here. And the hands are pulling that band forward in front of you. All right, so once you've got that, start to press your head into the back of the band. Round forward with the upper body. So you're in kind of a forward fold, but legs are active. Now you're gonna start to lift back up into that tall spine. Hinge back at 45 degrees, nice flat back. Then exhale, start to roll the spine down like you're doing a roll up, one bone at a time. Good, inhale. Once you get to the bottom, you can widen those elbows. On the exhale, you're gonna bring the elbows up, chin to chest. You roll back up. This time you come all the way up and over the legs. Good, stack the spine back up. Elbows can be wide. Good, hinge it back. Good, exhale, elbows can come forward as you roll it down. Keep the head heavy in that band. Good, inhale, elbows wide at the bottom. Exhale, elbows lift, chin to chest. We bring it up and over. If you have any tension in your neck right now, go ahead and just skip this one and come to those roll-ups. Good, flat back hinge. Exhale, bring it down. Good, we just have one more just like that. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, chin to chest, bring it up and over. This is definitely more of an intermediate, even would be considered an advanced exercise. Good, lift up, elbows wide, but the band does help. Gives a little bit of assistance, more support. Good, and then bring it all the way down. Beautiful job. All right, go ahead and bring the legs into a tabletop position again. We're gonna keep the band where it is with the hands on the band. We're gonna do our crisscross here. So elbows are gonna stay wide for this one. The band is gonna help to support your head. So we're gonna lift up and then start to do your crisscross as you twist, reaching that opposite leg long. Good, so with the head supported, hopefully you feel less tension, less tightness, less crunching in the neck and the shoulders. Good. Let's do 5, 4, 3, you got it, 2, 1. Good, lower it all the way down. This time release the band, pull the knees into the chest. Go ahead and place your feet down on the mat. Lift your head to remove the band from behind your neck or behind your head. And we're gonna take the band and we're gonna place it on the back on the bottom of the right foot. So this is gonna be a different version of a single straight leg stretch. So we're gonna do this a little differently on this one. We're still gonna move this right leg nice and straight while we thread the left leg in and out of the band. I'm gonna show you how this one's gonna work. So right leg is reaching long the entire time. I want you to bring your left leg up to a tabletop position. You can either keep your head down or if you want more of a challenge. Oh, and I want your elbows down by your sides. I should say that. It's a little bit better when your elbows can be lower than reaching up towards that leg. So they're not gonna be touching the floor, they will be hovering. All right, now you can keep your head down or lift your head, neck, and chest up. As this right leg lowers down, the left leg is gonna pull into your chest and reach up towards the ceiling, and then you're gonna bend it and then reach it away from you. Good, so it's gonna come always in between both bands, right next to the other leg. So that right leg is just reaching up and then lifting and lowering, and that left leg is doing that bending and straightening. Once you get in the flow, it feels really good. Good, let's do 2 more. 2, keep your head down if you need to. Last one. Beautiful, lower everything down, switch legs, left foot in the band, right knee bent, lift it up if you'd like, and then go ahead and start to move. Same thing here. Good, pull it in, extend. Good, reach it away. Good, extend and reach. Good, 2. Last one. Good, lower the head down. Now put your right foot right next to your left. You're gonna keep both legs in the band for double straight leg stretch. All right, so lift up into your abdominal curl or keep the head down. And then we're gonna lower both legs together. So reach it away, lengthen, exhale, bring it up. Inhale, reach, exhale, lift. Don't let that low back arch. Keep your lower back connected to the mat. Good, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it up. Good, last 2. Last one, reach and lift. Good, go ahead, lower the head down. Keep both feet still in the band. Elbows now are gonna come glued to the floor. with the elbows bent. We're gonna do our corkscrew here. So both legs stay long. They're gonna pull towards you, lifting the pelvis off the mat just a little bit. And then they're gonna come over to the left as you start to reach them down towards the floor, through center, over to the right, back to center. Now we reverse that, pull it towards you, over to the right. We're doing a nice circle along the back of the pelvis. Bring it back up and into center. And again, pull towards you, over to the left, reach it away, and center. Good. Lift over to the left and center. Good. One more each side. And center. Last one, like you're doing a big circle with those legs. Good. Back to center. Good. Now you can go ahead and bend those knees all the way in. Beautiful job. All right, go ahead and rock yourself up to seated. And this time we're gonna bring the band down. We're gonna grab our weights in our hands. So go ahead and grab your weights, about 2 to 3 pounds if you have them. These 3-pounders might be a little bit heavy for this first one, so you can always drop the weights if you need to. So we're gonna do our spine twist first. So spine twist, the legs are staying nice and long and straight, and we're gonna lift ourselves up off the mat here. Now, if this is really hard, you can go ahead and bend the knees into a cross-legged position, even sit up on your block. That will help as well. All right, I want you to get that tall spine. Take the arms with the weights in the hands, bring them out to a T out to the side. And we're gonna rotate towards the left. We're gonna rotate. We inhale, inhale, do a little pulse, pulse, through center, over to the other side. Pulse, pulse. Good, through center. Good, pulse, pulse. So beautiful tall spine throughout this rotation. Good, crown of the head always reaching towards that ceiling. Good, through center. Good, twist, pulse, pulse, and twist. Let's do one more each side. Center, last one. Good, back to center. Go ahead and lower the weights for a moment. Separate those legs so they are a little bit wider than mat distance. And this is for our spine stretch forward. Again, we're gonna be using those weights in the hands. You're gonna feel a lot more shoulders with this as well. So we're gonna go ahead and bring the arms forward, palms facing down, nice tall spine. Take that inhale as you bring chin to chest, and we start to pull the belly back, round the upper body forward, and reach and lengthen. Stack the spine back up and lift. Good, chin to chest, belly back, upper body reaching forward and lengthen. Good, stack back up and lift. You can also drop one weight and bring one weight, holding it in both hands. Chin to chest. Good, belly back, lengthen. Feel that beautiful stretch from the bottom of your spine all the way to the top. Good, lift and lengthen. I'm down to that one weight here. This feels a lot better, a lot more manageable. Good, and lift. Good, let's do 2 more, chin to chest. Around the scoop, reach. Good, and all the way up. Last one. Good, stack and lift. All right, go ahead and bring your arms down by your sides. We're gonna do spine stretch side. So instead of spine stretch forward, we're gonna find that side bend, that beautiful side opening. So we're gonna grab both weights now. Go ahead and reach that right arm with the weight up towards the ceiling. We're gonna reach it up and over towards the left. Keep your chest nice and open so you're not rounding forward. Good, lift back up, bend that elbow, bring it down, other side. Left arm extends, reach, bring it up and over. Good, back up to center, bend and bring it down. Again, to your other side, lift, reach. Again, you can be seated up on a block here, finding more height. That'll help get that tall spine even better. Good, reach up and over. Good, finding that space. Let's do one more each side. Extend and lengthen. Good, back to center. Bring it down. Last one, lift up and out of the waistline. Reach over and all the way back down. Beautiful job. All right, Bring the weights to the side. Go ahead and grab your band now. We're gonna do saw here. So for saw, we're gonna have the arms back in that T position, but spread apart with the band. Okay, I really want you to connect into your back body here. So as you pull the arms back a little bit and squeeze the shoulders, you should feel this nice connection into that upper body. So grow tall as you inhale through center over to your left, round over that left leg. We pulse, pulse, reaching arms apart, come back up to center, other side. Good, rounding over, we pulse, pulse. So arms are long and extended the entire time, out in opposite directions. We pulse, pulse. We're always trying to stretch that band farther apart the whole time. Good, lift. Good, through center. Good, pulse, pulse. Lift, through center. Beautiful job, round, pulse, pulse. Stack it up, let's do one more each side here. Good, bring it down, pulse, pulse. Last one. Good, over to the right, round. Good, bringing it all the way back up. And then lower those arms down. Excellent job. All right, we're gonna take the band now. We're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna wrap it around the thighs. So I want your legs pretty close together so that when you wrap the band around, it should feel pretty tight around the legs. So you're actually gonna wrap it in a little knot, try to keep the band nice and wide and keep it around that kind of mid-thigh area. And then go ahead and find that knot here. Easier than it sounds, right? All right, let me bring this through. And once you get it, go ahead and just pull it nice and tight so it stays nice and tight. Awesome. All right, once it's there, just make sure it's in that right position. And we're gonna go ahead and flip over onto our belly. I want your weights at the top of your mat as well. And I want you to go ahead and flip on over. And so now you still get that resistance with your legs. You're gonna widen your legs here just a little bit so you can feel a little bit of that glute work here with that band. Go ahead and grab your weights underneath your shoulders. So you've got one weight in each hand. Now we're gonna work into our swan here. So you're gonna pull the belly away from the floor, engage the glutes so you're staying nice and strong in your core. Now you're gonna lift the upper body up, including the hands, but you're not gonna come up very far. This is a very small lift. You've got this extra weight here now as well. And then you lower it back down. Let's do that again. Shoulders down and back of belly in. Inhale, just a little bit of a lift. Your gaze is still down towards the floor. It's just that upper body lifting and lengthening. Good, lower down. 4 more. Inhale, belly in, lift. Hands lift as well, squeezing those shoulder blades down your back and lower. Good, and again, lift and lower. 2 more. Reset that core every time, lift and reach. Good, lower it down. Last one, lift and lower, beautiful. All right, let your weights release down on the floor. We're not going to use those for this next one. We're going to do our single leg kick. So I want your elbows right underneath your shoulders. You're lifting up, belly button's pulling in, shoulder blades are gliding down at your back. Now, you're going to take one leg, your right leg first, bend through that knee and that ankle. We're going to pulse, pulse, reach it away, flex, pulse, pulse, other side, reach. Good, so we're alternating here, so we're staying nice and stable in that upper body, always pressing ourselves away from the floor, kind of as we kick that alternating leg in. So we're getting hamstring here, a little bit of glute, mostly hamstring though. Good, kick, kick, and reach, kick, kick, reach. Good, one more set after this. Kick, kick. Good, and then lower it all the way down. All right, legs are gonna separate just a little bit wider. Hands come behind the back. You're gonna clasp onto your hands together for our double leg kicks. So again, press the hips into the floor, pull the belly in. We kick those legs in 3, 2, 1. Lift and lengthen upper body, lower body. Reach those arms back. We can open the legs a little wider, get that glute action. Lower it down. We kick in 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift, lengthen, and reach. Good. And lower. Kick it. 3, 2, 1. Lift, reach. Squeeze those shoulders. Lower it down. Kick. 3, 2, 1. Lift, crown of the head reaching long. Good. Lower down. 1 more each side. 3, 2, 1. Good. Reach it long. Lengthen. Lower. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift, reach, and lower. All right, hands underneath the shoulders. Go ahead and press it back into a child's pose. I want you to keep the band there between or around the thighs. Just take 3 nice deep breaths here. Deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and sit onto the heels, stacking the spine, lengthening all the way back up to seated. We're going to keep the band right where it is. We're going to come to lay on your side. So lay down, and we're going to use this for some of our side-lying leg work. So make sure your back is in that long neutral position. We're going to keep the knees bent for this first one. This is going to be for clamming. Let me just readjust my band here. And we're going to use this band to give us a little extra resistance in our side-lying work. So again, taking some of the classical exercises and just kicking it up a notch, giving it a little extra twist. All right, so go ahead and find that belly pulling in. We're going to start to lift and lower this leg. So just the knee, the feet stay together for that clamming. Hips stay stacked. Good. And lift. Lower. Beautiful. Lift and lower. All right, it shouldn't take much for this band to really help fire up that glute even more. Let's do 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, lengthening both legs now. Lengthen both out. I'd have a little bit of a diagonal from the upper body. And we're going to start to lift and lower this top leg. So keeping that parallel position with the leg. But again, that band, you won't be able to maybe go up so high just because you have that resistance of the band there. Should feel really, really good. Good. Lift. Good. Reach. And as you're lifting up, you're also reaching away. So really trying to find that length as well. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, keep it here at hip height. We're going to do little circles here. Good, just small circles right around that hip joint. 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now still keeping it at hip height here. We're going to do our front and back kick. So flex that ankle. Kick, kick forward, point the toe, pull back and squeeze. Good. Kick, kick. Good. Bring it back. Good. Feeling that constant resistance of that band. Good. Kick, kick. And back. Good. 3 more sets. Spine is nice and long. 2. You got it. Last one. Good. Reach it back. Very nice. Lower that down. Bend the knees. Sit on up. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So go ahead and sweep it around. Laying yourself down. Let's go ahead and keep those knees bent here for this first clam. Good. So bent knees. When you're ready, start to open and close that top leg. Good. We lift, lower. Very nice. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Go ahead and extend those legs now nice and long. Slightly at a diagonal. And we start to lift and lower. Good. Just that top leg. Good, toes and knee facing forward. Good, lift. Good, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, keeping it at hip height. We get those little circles. Good. Staying nice and stable everywhere else. That's the challenge. Good, last 2 and 1. Reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, reaching this leg long. We do front and back kicks. We kick it forward, kick, kick, point, and reach it back. Good, kick, kick, reach, extend. Good, forward and back. Good, forward. Good, pull it back. Good, 3 more. 3. Last 2. Last 1. All right, and then lower it all the way down. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring it up to a seated position. Keep the band where it is for one last exercise. We're gonna do our open leg rocker. So, open leg rocker, your legs, you're gonna scoot yourself to the front edge of your mat, find that balance point. Legs are either shoulder distance and bent, or you're gonna extend the legs, grabbing onto the ankles, right? We feel that resistance of the band there, shoulders down. All right, when you're ready, tuck your chin to your chest, take that inhale as you rock back, exhale, lift, balance, hold, find that nice proud chest at the top. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, lift. Good, inhale. Exhale. Take a moment at the top to find your balance. Find that posture, that alignment, shoulders down, heart lifting. We have 3 more. 3. Last 2. And last 1. Good, balance, hold, hold, hold. Beautiful, bring the legs together, bend the knees, place the feet down. All right, I want you to untie your knot here. We are gonna use this band a little bit more. So go ahead and untie it. We're now gonna lay on our backs and place the band back along the bottom of the feet. So go ahead and roll yourself all the way down. We're going to find our teaser here. So we're gonna start with bent knee teaser first. All right, both feet are in your band. I want your arms pretty close to, your hands pretty close to your feet, so your arms are reaching long in this first part here. So I want you to take your inhale. On your exhale, chin's gonna come to chest as you start to roll up. You can keep the legs in that tabletop position and just lift. You can bend your elbows a little bit here to find a little length, or you can extend the legs and bend the elbows up to the sides. Good, that band is there to help support you. Now as you roll down, you're gonna straighten the arms and bend the knees at the same time as you slowly bring it all the way down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, chin to chest. We do that again, either keep the legs bent or extend them. Again, bend the elbows, squeeze the shoulders, and then extend the arms as you bend the knees. One more like that. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift. Keep the arms reaching if you'd like for a little bit more challenge for that regular teaser, and then lower it all the way back down. All right, so either stay there or you're gonna do 3 with straight legs, okay? So with straight legs, they start straight and they stay straight the entire time. So go ahead and take that inhale here. Exhale as you lift up. You lift, you roll, lengthen. Try to keep those arms straight if you can, shoulders down, legs lifting. Exhale, lower, lower, and bring it down. Good, just 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Good, lift and lengthen. Heart proud. Exhale, tuck that tailbone under. Find that spinal articulation. Roll it down. Come to that bent knee position, that bent knee one if you'd like. Good, exhale, chin to chest. Good, reach, lift, Beautiful. And exhale, bring it all the way back down. Once your head comes down, go ahead and bend those knees and rock your hips here side to side. Beautiful, beautiful job. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and rock yourself up to a seated position. I want you to grab your block now. We're gonna place that back between the thighs, and we're gonna do, it's kind of like hip circles. We call it can-can in the mat class that I learned it in. But I would like you to go ahead and come back onto your forearms now. And you want to keep this heart and chest nice and lifted. So I don't want you to sink down into your shoulders and have this look here, right? I want you to stay lifted and connected into your upper body. All right, so legs into the, or block into those inner thighs. Go ahead and lift the legs up here. Now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sweep the legs down over to the right, pull it in towards the right shoulder, down over to the left shoulder, down over to the right, hold them there, extend and bend. Good, now we go the other direction, to the left. Good, circle to the right, to the left, we hold, extend and bend. Good, and again to the right. Keep that posture in that upper body. Over to the right, extend and bend. Good, to the left. Good, to the right. To the left. Good, reach. Good, we have one more each side. Right, left, right. Extend. Last one, left. Feel like one of the Rockettes doing their beautiful kicks, all in unison. I always thought that was so beautiful to go and see. All right, go ahead and roll yourself up to a seated position and flip yourself on over. Still with that block between the thighs. We are gonna finish up with some push-ups here. All right, so shoulders are down and back. I'm gonna stay on my knees for this one, but really squeezing the block with those inner thighs, all right? Hips are down, but glutes are engaged, belly's lifting. When you're ready, elbows bend as they graze your sides. Exhale, press it away. Good, inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Good, we just have 4 more. 4, 3. We're doing 2 sets of these. Last 2. Keep that spine nice and long. Last 1. Good, bring it up. Good, come back into just a quick stretch, pulling your hips back, upper body can release towards the floor. Good, bring it back forward into that plank position. We've got 1 more set, just like that, so 6 of these. Good, when you're ready, bend, exhale, press, bend, and press. Just 4 more. 4, 3, last 2. Last 1, good, press it up, good, bring it back, just for a quick breath, deep breath here, inhale, exhale, go ahead and bring it forward, good, this time we're gonna do a plank hold to really finish it up, so come onto the toes if that's good for you, otherwise stay on your knees. When you're ready, go ahead and lift up, still that block is there, squeezing those inner thighs, pulling up into pelvic floor, abdominals, lower back is lengthened, back of the neck is long. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. This time remove the block. Bring it into a real child's pose with knees wide, hips all the way back, forehead down. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good, 1 more. Sit onto the heels as you bring yourself all the way up to that seated position. Now I want you to use your block for this next stretch. We're just gonna sit on it. So go ahead and bring it into the center of your mat. Find a nice cross-legged position. This is gonna help your hips open up a little bit more and just make this a little bit easier for you to find this posture, all right? So sitting up nice and tall here. Shoulders down and back. Maybe just do a couple shoulder rolls just to release any tension that may have built up in the shoulders or the neck. Let's do 1 more. Good. All right, shoulders sliding down. Again, think of that posture that we were doing up in standing. Right now, we don't have it all the way to the feet, but start at your pelvis and Think of your pelvis just sitting right on top of that block. And then your ribs are right over your pelvis, right? So you're not leaning forward, you're not rounding back. Right over that pelvis, shoulders right over the ribs, and your head, your ears are right over your shoulders, all right? Now go ahead and take that left hand down to the mat. Your right arm's gonna lift. Just a nice, easy side bend. Good, maybe your chest opens up a little bit towards the ceiling, your gaze looks up. Good, go ahead and bring it back to center. Good, other side, lift, up and over. Keep that opposite sitting bone grounded, reaching into that block. Good, lift. Good, center, and over. Good, last one, other side. Lengthening, reach. Good, back up to center. Beautiful. All right, take those arms, clasp your fingers. Go ahead and find a nice round spine as you pull the belly back, arms forward. And then go ahead and bring it back in. Inhale. Exhale, do it again. Reach the arms forward, belly pulls back. And then we lift. One more, exhale. Good, and lift. Go ahead and take a nice rotation over that left shoulder as you twist, looking over that shoulder. Good, hold it here, one more breath. Exhale, see if you can go a little bit farther into that rotation. Good, bring it back to center, other side. Good, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist a little further. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Good, bringing it all the way back to center. Go ahead and give me some wrist rolls here. Rolling the wrist in circles in one direction first, and then into the other. All right, we're gonna take the band for one last stretch here. So go ahead and take that band, and I want you to have your arms nice and straight the entire time. So they're gonna be pretty wide here. Now, you're gonna keep that spine nice and tall. We're gonna send the arms up towards the ceiling, behind the back. And now I do want you to arch and look up towards the ceiling. Find this nice opening here, a nice stretch for your chest and shoulders, and then bring the arms back up and forward. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Good, exhale, open and expand. Good, bring the arms back up. And lower them down. We've got one more just like that. Inhale, arms lift. Open, expand, reach them back and down. Good, last one, up and forward. And bring it down. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring that band off to the side. Take some extra time if you need to roll your neck, roll your head around, getting some neck stretches, maybe more into the shoulders and the upper body. Whatever you need, please take it. I hope you guys enjoyed that little classical flow with a twist. When Joseph Pilates obviously created these, he did not use a lot of extras. He had his ring, but the classical flow was, like I said, just you and the mat. So I always think it's nice to add in some props just to change it up a little bit and adds a little extra either resistance, a little extra challenge, or a little extra modification if we need it as well. So props are there for a reason, and I always encourage the use of them as part of your routine. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day.